Right, welcome back everyone. Today we're in the shed today. We've got this little Recoil M40 in. It's the 450 series. It's got a starting problem and it's ignition coil. We've checked the plug, other plugs in it. We've tested the plugs and the plugs all seem to be fine. We've checked them in other mowers. I've got a good known coil here, so we're just going to swap that out now. It's got compression and everything else, it's lacking in spark. There is a video on YouTube from Mixed Mowers has just put up on how to test one of these coils, so I won't bother showing you that. I'll leave a link in the description below for that video. So if you need to test your coil, go down to that link, click on it and it'll take you straight to that video, and it shows you how to test the coil on that. So we're going to get this one changed out, and also we've got a new sticker here for the board, which is Mark V8 Man. So we're going to stick Mark's sticker on the board. So we'll put Mark there. And I'll show you that in a minute up there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the top off of this, take the recoil cover off, and we're going to take the old ignition coil off and replace it with this one. And I think we'll find that this is the problem. It's not very often these do break down on these, but obviously they do go occasionally. I've probably had about 2 in the time that I've been messing about with lawnmowers. So let's get this cover off and get the ignition coil off. Right, so first of all, what we're going to do is we'll take that off of there, pull that recoil in, and then you've got 2 screws here, and these are 1/4 inch. One out. It's a good solid mower, this one. It is a, what year is it? It's a 2009. And it doesn't look like it's done a lot of work really, because they normally flake these paints on these, and there's no flaky paint on it. So it's probably been stored in a shed or a garage as well. So it has been looked after. So there's a bit of wet here. Well, I've just had it outside. So we're going to take this recoil cover off now. And on this one, they're a 10mm. So it's going to, there's only 3 bolts that hold these recoil covers on. And also another thing to check if you're getting a problem with spark is this cable here, how it runs. Check it for any breaks or cracks, or if it's been trapped in any way when people have had the cover off. But this one is fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this bolt out here and whip this bolt out, and that will release that coil. So let's get that off and get it exchanged out for the new one. And again, these are just the same screws as it was to take the yellow plastic cover off the 1/4 inch. So we'll just nip that one out. There we go. So that's that. And that one undone. So we'll just pull that up a minute. We'll just put that screw back in there so we don't drop that governor arm. And that's that cable I was on about there. See, it just plugs onto there, so just work that off. And that's the old coil there. So There we go. So we're going to put the new plug on. I'm just going to give that a bit of a clean, that. Because it looks like it's got a bit of paint on there. That's better, so we'll get that on there now. And I'll just pull that screw back up there. Drop that one in to get it started. I'm trying to wind these in. Don't do them right up because we've still got to adjust the gap bit. So we need to make sure it still moves as it should do. Right, so what we need is a bit of card. And I just use a normal playing card. And these have come in handy actually, because they're Chris Reardon from United Kingdom Talk. So if you haven't got Chris Reardon, I'll leave a link in the description below for his channel as well. He does a daily chat show, and on a Tuesday evening he does a quiz night, and a Sunday evening he has a bingo night where he plays 6 rounds of bingo. Yeah, if you ain't got Chris, head over to United Kingdom Talk.co.uk as it appears there on the back of that playing card. And this is actually one of these prizes you can win, a set of these playing cards, but this one's getting used for this, so he probably won't like this when he sees it. So we're just going to turn that to get it off of the magnet. Alright, so that's the magnet there. Right, as you can see now, it freely moves. So what we're doing now is we've got the gap in there, and we'll just bend that playing card into there, and then what you want to do then is just twist your flywheel until the magnet grabs, and you'll know when it's grabbing because it should pull the flywheel forward. Not the flywheel, there we go, it's just grabbed in, and that will give you the gap that you need. It just wants to be a playing card width. So we can nip them up now. You take your card out. I might ask for a refund on them, they've got grease on them now. So that now has set that gap in there. I don't know if you can see it. Just wants to be a card length. So I'm happy with that. And while I'm in here, I'm just going to have a look at that kill switch, because normally they get gummed up. But that one is pretty clean actually. And I'll just push it down a bit. It is touching, but I just want to make sure it's got good contact. And that is the ignition coil changed. So as you can see, it's already got a new plug in it, because I've tested the plugs out on other mowers. So what we're going to do now is we'll put it all back together and we'll see if it starts. So what we want is our recoil cover back up there, and you've got your 3 bolts, and this bolt here has actually got a washer welded onto it, and that's to go over your exhaust clamp side. That just clamps the exhaust guard on then. So we've got one in there. You don't want to wind them all in straight away, just get them all started first, because you will find if you put one right in, it tends to pull the cover a certain way. And we'll get this on. Put the pull cord through there. And we'll get our quarter. Well, I mean, it's a quick little video, this one. Because the weather ain't been too good out there. It's all wet out there. It has been raining all night. I don't want to be going out there messing about, so I thought I'd just bring this in and we'll get it done. Because it's the only thing that's stopping it from me getting rid of it, really. It will have a good clean and all that, but I don't want to clean it up to find out that we're going to have other problems. So I want to actually hear it running. And we'll pull that. Oh, we'll pull that up there. I won't put the plug back on yet. I'll get it on the deck first. Right then, so we're back on the floor with that now. Put the cover back on. That plugs in tight. Now this mower hasn't been. I've had it in my possession for about 8 weeks now. It's just been sat in the garden in all weather. Not doing a lot because I just haven't got around to doing it, and I don't know how long before that it had actually been running as well, because the chap said he put it away last season, he pulled it out and it wouldn't start, so it could be a good year. This hasn't run, so it's still running the old fuel in it as well, so there is fuel in it because it's pumping. I'll just give that 4 pulls, so hopefully it will start, because what we've diagnosed is the coil, so let's give it a couple of pulls and see what happens. Right then, as you can see, we're back in the shed now. I've actually had it running for about 15 to 20 minutes. I've actually cut my grass with it as well, so you can see where I've just done my grass. There's grass all over it. Look. So it's good. It will get a clean now, and it will get a service as well. So that's that little job on that sorted now. That is a good runner. It just wants a service and a tidy up, and then we can out it. It has got a grass collector. That's just in the backyard. So that's that wrapped up on that mower. And I'll just give you a show that we've got Mark V8 Man's sticker on the sticker board now. So we're not far off filling it now. We've got a good few good YouTubers on there. So yeah, if you have got a sticker and you're not on this board and you want to be on the board, just drop us an email, or it's on my about page. There's room for a few more, so if you want to get it up there, give us an email. Also, I've got my own stickers. If anyone wants one of them, again, drop me an email on my about page and I'll send one out, not a problem at all. So that's going to be it for this little video. I'm sorry it's a short one, but I say it's not been ideal, the weather, and I just wanted to bring you something for your Saturday night watch. So anyway, I'm going to leave it here for this one, and until next time, we'll see you about.